Hey, Grok, are you there? That's why I came in, because we can't hear it. What is when you look in OBS where that microphone thingy is? That's when you say something, does the green come up and down? And of course, that little speaker next to it is not muted, right? I just told everybody in the stream why they can only hear me. Go real quick in OBS under your settings and make sure that your mic is still selected there. You might not have to restart, even if you can just switch it over.
Let's apply that. And now, hopefully people... Oh, yes, yes! I can see the magic little dancing stuff in OBS. So, yay! The mic is working. All right, thank you for...
I can hear you in the stream, buddy.
Yay! Thank you.
Have fun. Have fun, everybody.
Thanks, Thor, for telling me that. No All right, problem. So I'll start all over again. Anyway, howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the Age of Engineering server, and you know that because you're here and you're watching this, and so yay! Windows updates. Every time there's a major Windows update with Windows 10, it seems to just kill my voice connections, and I use Bandicam for when I'm doing recording, and I use OBS for when I stream. I fixed the Bandicam, I forgot to fix the stream. So OBS is now knowing that I have a voice here and can hear me, and so yay. So glad that people were saying that. So let's take a quick look at the chat, since there's a bunch of people saying, hey, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. So we've got Newell in the chat, and Martin's in the chat. Howdy guys. Scott and Glitch, howdy howdy. Harry, let's see who else is in here. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Thor's there, but yay, thanks for catching that. William, howdy there. Let's see. Then we got Matthew in here. Howdy, Matthew. I'm just gonna have to call you Matthew because I know that's Polish for Matthew, and I can say that because when I say your name, you laugh at me. Let's see. Oh, and we also have Kyoto is on. Well, thank you, all you guys for joining the stream. Do appreciate that, and it's night, but that's okay. So stuff that I've done since the last stream. Well, we did some stuff back here, and I was showing it off, but you couldn't hear me. So let's go back here again. This is the greenhouse. I was blocked from getting the next age, which is the empowering age. I was blocked because I needed stuff from the greenhouse. I needed these prunea seeds into this coal dust, and this is the only way to get that. So the thing I did is I went ahead and made one of these, and it needs power. It also needs a whole bunch of resources here. So the power, I did the trick where I brought the power up from down below here. Nope, I can't hop up there to see it too easily. I brought the power up from down below to this little relay up there, and then if you break all these pieces out of the way and then dig out the dirt and attach it, you can connect, and then you can reattach things in between, and so that takes care of it. So that's why I've got cables going through the glass, going through the chest, going through the dirt to power my greenhouse. So the thing that I was having problems was I couldn't find any documentation in-game that explained what to do with the greenhouse, and Thor mentioned that it needed items here. So, and the thing I needed is if I shift right-click, it told me, right now it says complete, but if I shift right-clicked it, it told me it needed like 50 some odd of these, and here let's look like need 50 of these and 50 of those and 60 of this and 20 of those, and so there was a bunch of these things that it wanted that I just kept putting in there. And then once that was in place, then I hit build, and it went ahead and built a bunch of stuff here, and I kept extending out my dirt so it wasn't building over the ground. And then I couldn't get anything to work, and I had my prunea seed, my single seed, and I put it in here, and nothing happened. It had power, but there was no CO2, there was no oxygen levels, there was nothing going on. And I was talking with Nonsanity, and he was saying, well, yeah, you should have CO2 stuff going on because you've got these gas lanterns. Actually, these gas lanterns are out. I put in maybe 10, 12 pieces of coal in each, and that was what got me the CO2. Right now, the CO2 is really low. It's not doing a huge amount because plants want the CO2. They grow better with the CO2. That's true in real life. Anyway, so I was going, why is this not working? Because I was shift clicking this. I could look. There was no numbers. And he was expecting numbers. It wasn't finished building yet. And he noticed that under one of these glasses, it was dirt instead of the plank that was there. So when I shift clicked it, sure enough, it said it needed more bits. And I kept throwing more stuff in there and telling it to rebuild. And finally, it said, okay, it's fully built. And at that point, you can see inside there, it's got the tilled earth, it's got the water in the center. Finally, that happened. And when that happened, then the CO2 and these numbers started happening and things were working. So that is very nice. That's working there. I'm going to go ahead and snag a stack of these things. And I wonder if that will take... I may just break it. I was thinking, can I put a lever on it to stop it? And I don't think so. But I've got a lot of things taken up space-wise there. Anyway, yes, I at some point I need a roof because that's a problem. Right, so stuff that I wanted to do. So if we take a look at what was needed. Oh, other stuff that I did. I came over here and I was spending some time yesterday mining because I had less than half a stack of iron, and I needed, you go through so much iron in here. I said, okay, I've got to speed this up. And so I was mining and caving around, and Thor said, here, I'll let you borrow my drill, and you just run around there and grab a bunch of resources, which I did. And that was a fantastic thing for him to do. So I while I was watching Thor's stream, I went ahead and macerated up all the ores, got all the bits and stuff that I needed here, and then just processed them through. So I've got plenty more materials here, which is necessary. Osmium? Why do I have osmium in here? Oh, that was left over from making my osmium armor. Anyway, here's interesting. If I pour out from the tinkers, I get this copper block. If I combine these coppers, I get that copper block. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something to clear that out because I don't want to do that. Anyway, let's take a look at my list of stuff I want to do today. Oh, hey, look, Mr. Neo Cortex is on. Yay, thanks for joining the stream. Yes. Several things that I wanted to do today. One, I've got this bag, and it's the Tier 1 bag, and just got some things kicking around in here. It's pretty small. There's not much space in there, but what I do want to do is upgrade that. So let's go ahead, and you can see some stuff I've got planned here. Let's see, baggins. So you can make these various bags, and you need this upgrade. And when I first saw this, I made this within half an hour of jumping on the system here, and that it's so handy to go ahead and have, and I really loved it. So, but the problem is that when I looked at how to make this upgrade, I went, steel, I don't have any steel. Well, I do now. So, looking at this, let's go ahead and grab 3 steel. Last time Thor was here, he took a stack of iron and dumped it in there. So that produced the steel for me, which is great, but I didn't have much iron to make other plates. But that's okay. I've got lots of iron now. I came over here, yes, because I wanted string. 1, 2, 3. And I'm thinking off of the top of my head that I only need one of these upgrades to get to the next tier. So, I always take everything out of something before I upgrade it, because not always do they upgrade. Tier 2, yay. Alright. And let's see. Yeah, so much bigger. This is about double the size of what was there. So, perfect. Let's go ahead and jump a few things in there. I like keeping those around. I'll get rid of these connectors. I don't need them right now. So bag done. I love that. I love the pickup capabilities. Oh, in the last stream, I was having this monster hard time getting peat, and Virtual Greg came by and threw some peat at me, and I appreciate that. That was great. I went ahead and made the bogged earth, or bogged dirt, I can't remember which, and then put it around the water here. After about 15 minutes, one piece had converted. That was it. 15 minutes. Oh man, it took forever. This has been this final piece happened sometime in the last half hour. Just unbelievably slow. And it's cool that it gives me this peat here as well as the dirt back, which, you know, I think that's kind of slick. All right, so let's break this stuff up, and then I've got here some sand. We'll just clear this up because it's nice to not worry about falling into the water there anymore. All right, so now I've got some peat, but I made what I think I needed the peat. I don't know if I'll be using the peat for anything else. Let's take a quick look and see. Maybe, I don't know. Bituminous peat, no. I made it for the basic greenhouse. I could use it as a fuel. No, not for the amount of time. This will make me water? If I just... Oh, it'll make me a crated peat. Okay. Ash. I don't know if I'm going to be needing ash for anything. So those are just burning up. Let's take a quick look for ash. With these packs that have so many changed recipes, I find it always useful to check and see what the stuff is. So ash in the dirt gives me compost and fertilizer. I found a vein of apatite and digged it all up, and so I've got bunches and bunches of that, but I just haven't used that yet. The Empowerer. Oh, I'm going to need ash to get the dimetine empowered up. All right. So, I will use that in the future, but I will stick that elsewhere. I will stick it in a drawer that I will never remember, but I'll stick it there. Those can go away as well. Dirt too. All right, so glad that is done. Now, let's see, what else do I need to do? I've got the ores done. I really should get cranking on getting this happening. So I've got to, let's take a quick look at the guide. The empowering age is the one I want to be in. That's the age 3. That's the next. I need to make this empowerer. And to get that to happen, I need to, well, I only need to make one of these to make the Empower, but I'm going to need to make 4 more of these. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Empower. Alright, so iron casings, this display case, iron casing, Restonia, I've got that. I don't think I've got any of those iron casings kicking around. I made some, but I think they all got eaten up with other stuff. Yeah, I don't see them in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Iron casings, that means the advanced machine. Okay, I'm going to have to start making some basic ones, so I've got plenty of that here. Oh, let's pull all you out so I can use you. Alright, I need 2 of you. Done and done. And then, nope, it was up here. I'm going to need some advanced alloys, because I need to get the higher end casings, and that's the wrong one. That's the one. Steel, got that. Advanced alloy carbon plates. I've got enough carbon plates for 1, and I need to make 2. So I'm going to have to make more of these real quick. And to do that, I need 16 coal. So let's actually, nope, actually, coal can fit in here. I don't need to do that because I've already ground up some from before. Yes, alrighty. I kept seeing that when I was playing with the various ores, pulling them out, and I was thinking, oh, why did I make those? Why did I make those? So, alright, so compressor, that's what we want. Go in there, compressor. Alrighty. Now, let's get the rest of the stuff going. I think I've got... No, I need to make these advanced what's-its here. And I've got everything but the extra piece here. So you go there, you go there. Let me grab the steel from here. And it's almost like I knew I needed this stuff from last time, and I just didn't have all the stuff in place, which was the prunea seeds. There's my 2 pieces. And let's do that. Okay, so there's my 2 advanced. So that, let's go over and put it here. And let's pick this guy up so that I've got my 1. You go down in the bottom. Now I need some redstonia. Where'd I, oh, there's one of those. And then the last thing was the double battery, and this was the piece that stuck me last time, because I've got Inori, I've got the advanced. That's not a problem. In fact, if we come over here, there's my advanced. Where's my Inori? Hey, where's, you can see the appetite that I have. I made a whole bunch of nori. Well, poop. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, hey! There it is. It's in the ore stuff. So I needed, was that 5 of those? I think, yes, I need 5 there. And another 5. Oh, so I will need some more. So let's go ahead and make 2 more for right now. Run over here. Well, gently walk over here, hit the button. Inori! Alright. So I've got enough for that then. So, looking at this, single battery. I need to make the single battery. Actually, I should make 2 of these. This was what was stopping me, was the purified coal. I don't have any purified coal. I do have this power cube, but I don't have the purified coal. So to make the purified coal, drill back down in here. Purified coal is enriched coal with an enriched gold ingot, and I do not have one of those kicking on me right now. So it's one of those and one of the redstones. And where's my bag? Alright, so I need the regular calculator for this. So one of you and one of you. That gives me the enriched gold here, and then I need to smelt that. Oh, thank you very much there, Glitch. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Alright, I don't have any of the bells and whistles that Thor does on his. So I can't, I just had to look over and notice that, but thanks. Thank you. Let's see, I've got the enriched gold. You know, if I'm going to make this, I might as well make 2, because if I have to smelt it, I'm going to have to, might as well smelt 8. So let's do that. And these I need to turn into ingots. So let's run over to here. No, run, I said. That's better. And let's go ahead and just get that a melting here. Alrighty, so I need those 8 done. You know, I keep talking about making one of the EU electric furnaces so I can get this done back over there at the cost of EU instead of burning up my coal here. But I keep getting distracted, and that's kind of the story of my life. Oh, Matthew, thank you very much for sending me that tip there too. First time I looked at it, I said PLN. Okay, I know PL's for Poland, but the N, I wasn't sure because I said it's zlotnies, if I remember the Polish currency. So is that like new zlotnies? I don't know. I have dealt with some currency codes, but not so much in Europe, mostly in the US, Mexico, South America, and doing programming and stuff. You need to know the currency code information for them. But anyway, thank you, Matthew. Thank you, I appreciate that a lot. Come on, furnace. Cook this faster. Do you think if I got behind the furnace and push, would it cook it faster? I always swear that if I get behind my computer and push, it'll do things faster. That would certainly help. Yay, all 8. All right. So, let's run back here. One of these days, I'm going to have to actually move all that stuff into here, but get a better storage stuff than what I've got there. Hi there, Cookie Squad. Welcome to the stream. And Harry, hey. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I remember seeing your name before, or maybe it was before. I don't know. I call it a senior moment. No. You were up to the beginning. I remember. All right. So distraction. I get distracted. It's a terrible thing. All right. So I am making this the Empower. I need the double battery, the single battery. I need to make this energy module. Got that already. And I need to make this purified coal, which is enriched coal, plus that, which I've got. And to make the enriched coal, I need to use the coal coke recipe. So coal coke and coal dust will get me this enriched coal. So let's go ahead and make some of that right now. You know, I'm going to make just 2 pieces for the nonce. All right, so you there and 2 of you. There's my enriched coal. And now here's where I need to switch calculators. And you can go away and you can come down. I need to switch you with divide by enriched gold, and that will get me the purify. Alright, so now I think if I do you and you, there's my energy module. Alright, and I don't think I need anything there. So that actually works out nicely. So distracted recipe. I've got this and that. This I can go ahead and make this now. In fact, I've got all the bits on me right now. Let's go ahead and make my single battery. Hey, do you need to be charged? No. That should make an Ori advanced crystal energy module. Does this need to be done in a vanilla crafting table? Let's take a quick look and see. And maybe it does. Nope. Let's go ahead and try charging that up, because maybe that's the issue, that it needs to have energy in it. Nope, no, that's my calculator. No, let's put you in there. So maybe it's the energy module here needs to have some power. Oh, Kyoto, you're saying it's an invisible recipe? Okie dokie. I'm okay with that. Oh, yes, all these... I'm so used to having the stuff stay with the crafting tables from... Okay, now I see it. I think it's because I had some power in there. And I think that might have been it. But yay! Alright, so I have myself a single battery. And now I need another one of... Nope, wrong chest. This one. One of you. Because if I remember right, you go there, you go there, you go there, and that's my double battery. Yep. There's my double battery. This should, again, that doesn't show like it's redstone. Oh, iron casings. I need iron casings, not these advanced what's-its. All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, hands up. Who noticed that I didn't have the actual iron casings, huh? And who didn't say anything to me about not having the actual iron casings? I need iron. So let's go ahead and grab, I need 8 of you, and then I needed the black quartz, which I have back at the old hovel. So let's wander over there. Run. There we go. And I think that's down here. Did I use up all my black quartz? Because if I remember right, I need to actually... yeah, I've got to burn this in the furnace to get the black quartz here. How can I... Well, I can crush it and then get the black quartz again by smelting that back out. But... ooh, the crusher will give me 2. Grinder will give me 2. Anyway, I think at this point, let's go ahead and just get this going. See, again, oh, it's inside the bottom chest? Well, let's, not that bottom chest below my bed. Let's go take a look. See, that's, I love having all these extra eyes that you have, because I look at this and I've seen it so many times. There it is, 15 right there. Yay! Perfect! We'll let those smelt over there. Thank you very much, Jose. That makes it perfect. Perfect. All right, so those go there. Those go there. Those go there. All right. Yay! So Jose gets, you know, 2.3 internet points for getting this. So this will trigger me to finally get into age 3. And it's about time I finally got into age 3. So let's, am I drawing this out enough here? Let's pull it out. Yay, age 3. Oh man, I was hoping to get that not yesterday, but the last one, but it didn't. So, all right, so yay, got that. Now, I still need to do more work, because now that I've got this, I need to put it down and power it someplace. Here's the problem. I would love to stick it right here in the middle, but it takes a big space, and I don't want to be running over it all the time as I keep coming back here. So, you know, I could stick it over here, but again, the problem over here is this is this is even across and not odd. So that gives me the hives. So what I'm pondering is sticking it up here. I'm going to have to play with the lights here so that I actually don't spawn anything, because that would be bad. But I'm thinking this would not be a bad spot to stick it. I will need to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think here is where the other pieces need to go. I was watching Nonsanity, and he has his up high, and that way when you're down here you can look up and you can see whether or not the stuff has been done or not. And I think it's right there. Nope, I missed. Are you there? No, I was right. It just looked like it was the nighttime. Oh, I just broke my my light. I'm gonna have to put something up so I don't spawn anything up there. But yeah, I think that would work. I do need to get some power up there, and unfortunately I don't have much by way of power. But what let's go ahead and make those pieces and get that organized. Do I have, I don't have it here. Do I have it here? That's what I have. And to make this, I need more advanced ones, and I don't think I have. I've got 2 and I need 4 of those. So let's go ahead and look at the recipe for that. That's gold and the basic coil. And the basic coil is redstone and more black quartz, which we have. So I'm going to need 2 of you. And the redstonia, I have just enough to make that. Alrighty. Let's plop that in here. So there's those 2. Alright. And let's check the stream chat, because unfortunately I get wrapped up and I get missing what you're doing. Jose says, Grok, don't hate me. No, I would never hate you unless you did terrible things. But no, so you started watching me from the beginning of Infinity Evolved. You know, that was such a fun series. I loved that. I had so much fun with the Infinity Evolved series. 2, 3, 4. And Matthew, hello, welcome to the stream. It was a blast, and yeah, as people, if they haven't already noticed, I have a silly sense of humor, and I do strange and silly things that way. One of the things I do, and if you haven't already, there's the FTOG Discord channel that I hang out on, and a bunch of people, there's dozens and dozens of people hang out there. And there's one of the things I do because of work, I do a Today in History post that I put out there. And I had this daily report that was necessary. Where'd you go? Oh, he went up here. I was looking at the wrong thing. I had this daily report. I had to send out a status daily of what was going on, and I knew nobody at work was ever looking at those. And so I was thinking, why on earth am I sending out all this stuff when nobody cares? And so I started putting little Today in History bits down at the bottom of the report. Nobody noticed. I even put sometimes I put down there things like, you know, if you mention this, I will give you a free lunch, or things like that. And that actually got a couple people noticing that. Then I decided I could just start spewing whatever I wanted to say, because, you know, who's paying attention? Nobody. And I did that for a long time, and then didn't need to do it anymore, and I was very happy. And then the new position, they wanted daily status updates again. So I was sitting there going, oh, well, I'm going to recruit this and bring this back and throw the stupid you know, Today in History things again. And this actually got more responses from people, so that made me happy. What am I doing? I'm going to power the thing from the bottom with these. Here's my idea. I'll get back to the Today in History. These need power. This does not. So I was thinking of taking these LV capacitors that I have here and putting them underneath, and then I can run cables over to here to this relay. So that's what I was thinking of doing. So that's I'm going to go ahead and start making some for these LV capacitors while I continue on with my comments about the Today in History stuff. So LV capacitor. LV capacitor U. I need a redstonia crystal blocks. Okay, this is far cheaper than I was thinking it was going to be. So, okay, yay. Anyway, oh, Thor just said don't go with LV. MV, HV. Let's look at what MV capacitor. Yeah, he's got a good point. It takes a lot of stuff to make that. So let's go to HV. HV, I need LVs to make an MV. No, wait, I was over here. And then MVs to make an HV. Steel, lead, aluminum, I've got all that. I don't have much lead. Thinking about it. I have some lead. But that's going to need... Okay, let's go back to HV. I need MVs. Electrum. I don't have any electrum. I'll have to make that. More iron. Okay, so this is going to be a big big collection of fun, which means I've got, I think, 2 LV capacitors right here that I want to go ahead and make into an HV. Here, let's check. Do I have 2? I do. Okay, so I've got 2 here. Let's make that into an HV. So I'll need 4 more HVs, which makes me think I definitely need far more of the lead than I have. So anyway, I'm definitely going to probably not go down that rabbit hole for right now. I have 9 lead ore. Okay, I certainly do not have enough to make HVs. I will do that off camera. So I can start making the LVs, because I'm going to need to make a bunch of LVs. Yes, I was going to macerate these up first. All right, so chew. Anyway, let's see. What I was going to do. Yes, I was going to make the LVs. For that, I need more redstone. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of redstone from back here while I tease you about the fact that I don't have... I was doing the Today in History stuff. All right, let's grab 2 of those. Let's just make a... let's see. If I'm going to make 4... then that means HVs need... That's 16 if I'm counting right. I need 16... of these blocks of redstone. I know where there's plenty more redstone. I just haven't actually been using it, so I will mine that up. All right, I'm down to 8. Actually, I'm gonna take that back to the other building. All right, so I have some lead. I need to make some electrum, but that's for later. Lead. I have 8 ingots in here, so I'll be doing that. So, anyway, this needs to, let's go back, check. Yeah, so redstone. Oh, I'm going to need redstone for each and every one of these. So I'm going to have to go digging for that. So let me go ahead and make these lower power ones. That I can certainly do at this point. So, oh, and more lead. More copper. All right, so I need 4, so we'll just do 4 at this point. There we go. Bzang. All right, so there's that. And I needed some treated. Was it treated or is it... Nope, wrong thing. Was it treated or was it just regular? Yep, treated, because immersive engineering. So that means I need 8 of you. There's my 8. And then I need a bunch of iron. So let's go grab a bunch of iron. I'm going to need 4 lead, and then it was copper. Let's grab some of you. All right, let's go ahead and just make these. Wrong one. I need to drill down. Let's make you. Let's... Not you. You, and you, and you, and you. Because I was dumb and didn't shift click. All right, there's my 4. So that's the beginning, but the idea, and I think you all understand, is if I go ahead and have them here, then I can run cables from over there, which means I'm gonna have to upgrade this from LV wire to HV wire and get them plugged around so that there's a lot more energy pumping through this thing. But that's later. Nope. Let's take a look. What else was I going to do? I was going to, yes, I've got this here. I was going to make me a drill. And that's why I wanted a second one of these double batteries, because that would allow me to charge up on the fly my drill. So I can actually go out and do a massive amount of ore gathering. So I've got the resources on hand. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and make a drill. And for that, I need dimetine, some minori, some more of these advanced coils, and a drill core. Oh, well, that's pretty easy too. So let's go ahead and do that, and that should be easy enough. And I'll finish the rest of the story of the Today in History stuff, because I'm being a tease and just starting the conversation and then leaving. Now let's toss you up in there so I will forget you later. All right. I need a bunch of... So there's 2 here, but this needs 4 of these. So I need to make 6 of these, which means I need more black quartz. I have 5 here, but I have them cooking over here. All right, I'll stop narrating that and talk about today in history. So every work day, and once because Thor on a Saturday was saying, hey, where's my today in history? And I said, well, it's a workday thing. It's not a everyday sort of thing. But I gave him one anyway. I go and I take a look at what's happened during the current day in history someplace. And sometimes let's break these down. Sometimes history is really boring, frankly. And so what you really want to do, are you going to get zapped? Yes. So what you really want to do is spice things up. I had an English teacher who said, you know, when fact is boring, spice it up with fiction. And I thought that was an excellent idea. You know, since he was doing fiction writing, it made sense to do that. Anyway, so I look at some of the history stuff and I go, this is boring, and it needs to be more exciting, or at least interesting enough for me. And so when I write, I find some fact about history that leaps out at me, and I will always give something true. The very first line will always be true. Like, for example, today's the very first line is, today in history, in 100 BC, Julius Caesar was born in Rome. The first line is always going to be true, because it's facts and dates, and that's the truth. From then on, there's no guaranteed of truth. It's going to be lies. It's going to be silly stuff. There could be, there could be some, very true things in there, but there's no guarantee. For example, the very next line of today's history was, known as Julie to his close friends at the public theater. Yeah. Do you really think he was known as Julie? No, he was not. That's a complete lie. And then the whole thing about his friends at the public theater. I don't know if you've been following the news at all, but there was a brouhaha of people doing a theater there in New York, and Julius Caesar was somebody who looks like Trump. And so, that's in the public theater. Continues on, Caesar served in different times as a lawyer, a soldier, and a statesman. Well, that's very true. He was all of those things. So we're again back to truth. Okay, I need a nori crystal block, and that's just iron. How many of these do I need? Then comes some silly stuff, or funny things. So I need 3 here and 4 more. So I need a total of 7. Yeah, math on camera. That's scary stuff. So the next piece, 1, 2, 3. I will read, and then you tell me whether you think it's true or false. We're talking about Julius Caesar here, was once captured by pirates and ransomed for 70 talents of silver because he didn't like the idea of being ransomed for only 20. When his ransom was paid, Caesar hunted down the pirates and killed them as he had promised to do. So, now's the question. Is that true, or is that just more random crap that Grok's been making up? I'm just going to continue making this stuff here. So there's that, and that, these 2, and I've forgotten what goes on the top. Oh, that's the diamonds. Yeah, that's the diamonds. So I need, do I have, I've got 9 diamonds. Well, I actually, can I 1, 2, 3, can I do this with just, nope, it's a block. All things must be done in blocks. So there's all my diamonds. All my diamonds are going to get turned into crystals. All right, let's go back over to here. And let's toss it there. I keep wanting to not stand in the laser because I'm afraid I'll get zapped. All right, so let's take a look at the comments. What do people say? Smash says the story's true. Mr. Neo Cortex says the story's true. Kyoto says it sounds true. Jose says nope. Thor says they didn't know about pirates. So, and they're also saying I could do singles. Not according to the recipe. I know that outside of this pack, when I've done actual editions, you could do singles. But it seems like in this pack I've not been able to do individuals. Here, we'll test. Oh, I've already got some redstone here. Let's do a single redstone and check. So, all right. The answer is, oh, I can do singles. Yes. Perfect. Okay, I can do singles. Yay. Not according to JEI, but it was lying at me. But yes, the answer is true. He was. He was captured on the Adriatic Sea by pirates, and they wanted to ransom him because he was 30 years old at this point and fairly well noted. He wanted to be ransomed for 20 talents of silver. And he said, no, I'm worth so much more than that. You asked for 70. And then when he also told them that he was going to hunt them down and crucify them all. And they all thought he was just laughing. Oh, drill. Yay, I got me a drill. They were just laughing at him. They thought that was silly, and I'm just running around all excited that I've got a drill now. Whee, I got a drill. They were sitting there thinking, he's not telling the truth. Yes, when the ransom was paid and he was rescued from that, he chartered a boat or grabbed a boat or whatever the correct word for that is, hunted them down, found them, and crucified the lot. But he was a little bit merciful because instead of letting them sit there for days and slowly die, he slit their throats. So, nice. All right. So, quick. Here's the other question. What is the amount in pounds of 70 talents of silver for that Roman time frame? How many pounds of silver is 70 talents? Because that's a talent is not something that we normally look at as something that we do. I need sugar. So that's the next quick trivia question. How much is 70 talents of silver in Roman days? And yay, the family's back home. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. Spill. That's the speed 2. I'm not sure about making a cake. So we'll go with the speed 1. Which one of these does the 3x3? Is this the 3x3 drilling? Because if that's the case, then I'm glad I did the diamantines. So, yes, this is. This is the first time I've made this drill. So, let's do a speed, and you can go away. No, I wanted 4. Alright, so, you're answering in kilograms. No, pounds. I had to look this up on Wikipedia because off the top of my head, I don't know. It's about 71 pounds per talent. And so it's a little bit less than 5,000 pounds of silver. That's a lot of silver. That's a huge amount of silver. Anyway, he trashed them soundly. Let's turn you into sugar. So the last part of today's in history. Yep. Something like that. The last bit of history. Pliny the Elder said that the family name Caesar came from Julie's ancestor, who was born by Caesarean section, since the Latin for cut is Caesare or Caesare or whatever the Latin is. I don't speak Latin. And that a lot of people say that that's the reason why he was... No, I wanted to come in here. That's the reason why he was called Caesar. Well, there's other people that say... now Matthew's right. Yeah, 1 talent equals 60 mina. He's correct there. The rest of others suggest that the name comes from his thick head of hair, from the Latin Caesaris or whatever, that he might have had bright gray eyes, from the Latin oculus Caesarii, or that he killed an elephant, because Caesai is in Moorish in battle. Yeah, I don't know. But all of those are true. All of those are true that people think that's the idea. But all of those are wrong, because I end it with, all of these are wrong. He was named after the salad. So let's go ahead and make this upgrade here. That's redstone and that crystal. Hey, I've got just enough. Perfect. Let's plop that there. And then I need you here. And you here should give me the 3. What am I? Oh, no. I need the diamond ones for the 3. Gimme. What did you need? Oh, you need the redstone in the center. Oh, okay. Let's go with the 3x3. I think that's going to be much more useful for right now. Hey. Oh. Wrong thing. Yay! So now, if I shift-click this guy, I can drop in that. So now I can drill 3x3. So that gives you an idea of the sort of silly stuff that I do with the Today in History. So if you haven't already gotten part of the FTOG Discord group, you should, because that sort of silliness is stuff I do all the time, because I'm silly. And the family looks at me and go, really? Yes, that's what I do. I also want to do a speed augment, so I think I've got enough Inori. Yeah, I've got enough Inori, I've got that. I need to do a redstone. Alright, let's redstone this one here. Sometimes the Today in History stuff is, oh, I picked it up. Sometimes it's very esoteric, and I occasionally get comments from people saying, what are you talking about? Where did you get this? What do you know? So yeah, that sometimes happens, and you know, I'm willing to explain, but you know, when you explain the joke, you lose some of the punch. But I'm still willing to explain my stuff because you know, I think it's fun. All right, so I have me a really cool one of these. However, I need power, and for that I wanted to make another one of these double batteries. And for that, I need to make one of these energy storage. For that, I need to make a power cube that uses this compressed cobalt. Oh, that was the flint and the coal powder. All right, so let's make 2 of those. Need to grind this puppy up, or these 16 puppies. Those get masqueraded over there. Oh, Kyoto is asking about the history for the jerry can in the chest. I will show you, but I needed to come over here for flint. There's 2 pieces of flint. 1, 2. All right, let's go run back. There was a question in there. Jose was asking, isn't Caesar the name given to the emperor? Yes. Caesar was the last name of Julius Caesar. It was his family name. But because of him and how strong of a leader he was, all subsequent leaders ended up getting that Caesar name as a title. And as I understand it, we say Caesar in English as in, you know, with an S sound, Caesar. Whereas I understand probably the more accurate Latin pronunciation would be with a K sound. So Kaiser, or possibly Kaiser, because if you've ever heard the German Kaiser, it's Caesar. It's just in German. All right, so that one is done. So let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, Matthew says that Caligula was also a Julius. Yeah, they had many names. That's why. All right. Let's see. It's Caesar. Caesar. Yeah, it's since we don't have any Romans around to tell us with audio recordings, it's hard to know what Latin really sounded like back then. But there are some examples of rhyming poetry and other things that give us a clue as to how things were pronounced. And so a lot of people say that it was done with the Caesar would be with a hard K sound. So and likewise the Vini Vidi Vici, the I came, I saw, I conquered. The V sound that we have in English would be a W, and so it would be Winnie Witchy Wiki. I can't remember. So it sounds really strange. So jerry can, yes, this is just jerry can full of creosote oil, because I had this thing full, like it is right now, of creosote, and I was going, what do I do with this? I tried making this, and it, if we take a look at it, it has 3/4 of a bucket in it. And that's not useful. I can't pull it out. I can't use any. Yeah. So then I realized that, yeah, I'd actually need to use a lot of treated wood, so I started using the bucket method to pull it out. And it was a pain that I actually made this jerry can, because it was expensive with iron, when there are so much cheaper things. Let's see, what was it people were saying? The Ender IO liquid tank. Get the wrong name. I remember. Fluid tank, I bet it is. Yes, this fluid tank holds 16 buckets, and it's pretty dang cheap. So that's what I'll be doing. So that's why the random jerry can is in there. Oh well. All right, so things are done. Let's see, the mech tank to bucket mode. Ooh. Oh, that's a thought. Anyway, so stuff that I need to do. Yes, I was working on getting a battery for that. So that's why I was starting to come over here, because to drill down the thing, I need to make a power cube, which means I need the compressed balls and some cobble. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 of you. And oh, I had the blocks up there. And I also need some cobble. So let's just grab 6 cobble there. And then I need the compressed bitsies. So that goes there. These go here. Are you done over here? Run. Ooh, that's looking good. Alright. So let's craft this real quick with my 2 flint. There's my coal balls. Let's compress these down, and we can put away. Actually, I'm gonna have to use my calculator again, but not for right now. Oh, I forgot I picked up all that stuff. Alrighty. You know, I keep thinking I need to get some upgrades here, but it chews the power so much more. One of the things I have on my list here is the low voltage solar array. Possibly get that done today. I've got 6 of these made already. I need to make 2 more, and then this LV transformer, which is pretty simple. That way, in one block, I would be making 8 EU a tick, rather than the 6 I'm making with 6 blocks. But that's later. So I've got the power cube. All right, let's take a look at, to do this, I need the purified coal. That's the scientific calculator. All right, I've got that one. And since I've already got the purified coal, there's my energy module piece there. Yay. And I think at this point I can toss these, calculate. Oh, the energy. I keep looking at the energy module and thinking that that is something else, one of the calculators, but it's not. Actually, let's keep that without the power for right now. We'll test something. All right, so I need 10. I need to do that, the single battery, so I need 2 more of these advanced coils and 10 of the Inori. And I think I'm missing a little bit of the Inori, so let's do 1, 2 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. And then I need, I've got those, but I need the crystals. For crystals, I need, let's go ahead and do 10 of you too. All right. Let's toss you there. Boing. And then let's toss you there. Boing. All right. So now I should be able to craft, and I've got the crafting table on a stick. Why do I keep having to run back there? Brain damage, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick you there. Oh, I need to do that twice. 1, 2, and then, oh, I was going to squeeze out these things here. Yeah, still on extruding. Alright, extrude away. And we'll get that a-going. Let's check while that's running. Let's see, if you've ever played Fallout New Vegas, you've heard the Kaiser pronunciation used in reference to the Caesar NPC. Okay, interesting. Oh, so you're saying that the 8 EU per tick array might actually produce more than that per tick? I think that's a very good idea. I'm happy to get more than just that small amount. All right, again, I don't have to run over there. I can do it here. So 1, 2. Oh, what happened to the rest of my Inori? Toss it on the ground. Inori was still in there. All right. You go there, and you go there, and scientific calculator goes here. Now, the comment was, if we go back here, single battery. I saw it when this was charged, but they were saying that it's a hidden recipe. It is hidden. But as soon as it was charged, it showed up. So, and there's my double battery. Okay, so now I've got my drill and my double battery, and I'm happy. I don't have a way to charge that up yet. I need an empowerer of some sort. Empower. Let's see, is there a... Alright, Thor, what was the name of that thing that you showed me that's at your base that you said was the fastest empowerer? So, now I'm trying to... I thought it was empower. Charger? No, it's none of these. So, we'll see what Thor says that was. Energizer, says Kyoto. Energizer. Yes, it's got that arrow on top. So, that's pretty easy to make. Another one of these sets. So, I think I can definitely do that. Let's see who's online. Phil and Wild Rascal are online. Yay! Alright, so I'm thinking, let's look at the list of stuff that I've done. Got the drill, got the empower, got the ores done earlier. You know, I'm kind of curious about the solar panel, but not for right now. I think what I do want to do, these things need to get upgraded. The empower, now let's get the energizer going. Let's do that. So more of those. And I think I am out of... Oh, no, I've got 2 with me. 1, 2, so I need that, but then to make that I need another 8. That's 8. Alright, so that should give me all I need, and I just need 2 of these if I remember right, but I should keep them on me in case I don't. And then there's the empower. Oh, no, yeah, that's for that. And then I need some more iron for the Inori, and I'm also going to need some to make those other blocks. So let's take a look. Yeah, this needs that and that needs that. So okay, yeah, so I just need gold. That's what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's process that while we're doing this, and then this can get turned into redstonia. Alright, so got plenty of that. In fact, I need 1, 2 of you. So there's those 2. I do need these done. Almost. Alright. Oh, so you heard Roxy meow. Yes. Roxy, are you hungry? She is very hungry because it is 35 minutes past her normal dinner time, unless the family came in and fed her, but I don't think they did. And I'm a horrible, terrible person for completely ignoring her because I'm, you know, doing the stream for you guys. Oh, which age? Ooh, Wild Rascal just hit age 13. Cool. Draconic. Oh, man. There's so many fun things you can do with the Draconic stuff. And let's put those there, and I think I just need, yeah, I need that iron casing. Oh, I need more black quartz, and I am out of those. Let's go ahead, oh, let's look at the stuff and get pressing here. Iron, that's fine. This, I need more of this advanced alloy, so I need to make bronze plates and tin plates, and I've got the iron plates. So let's go ahead and make some bronze plates, 1, 2, 3, because it gives me back more. So 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and do that, and I've got the iron plates. Alrighty. So that's here. Let's turn you back to rolling. You can go bronze, go tin. I've got copper stuff. I don't need that. Let's go ahead and cook up. You know, I don't see a reason to have my black quartz in ingot form here, so I might as well go ahead and cook all that stuff up. There's not enough. Yeah, there's enough there. Alright, so I need 2 of you, but I'll come back and grab you later. Alright. So, one of the interesting things about my kitty cat is she eats duck every day. And, you know, which is kind of ironic with a name like DuckFarmer. You know, why are you feeding your cat duck? Because we found out that she doesn't do good with wheat. And why am I coming over here? Because, and that's true for a lot of carnivores like cats. They aren't designed to do wheat because, you know, they're carnivores. They're designed to run around, kill mice and birds and whatnot. And so that's what they're looking at doing. Let's compress that down. And so one of the things that when we first got her and she was trying various things, and we were eating the little goldfish crackers, and she thought those were pretty interesting. And when one fell on the ground, she chased after it, played with it a little bit, and chewed it up, and thought it was great. And she loved the goldfish crackers. Then we found out, because we would throw that at her and she loved those. Then we found out that she started to shake her head a whole bunch, and she started to have some real serious issues with that. And we were wondering, what is wrong here with this kitty cat? And turned out that the vet was saying, yeah, she's probably she's probably allergic to the wheat. You know, cats aren't designed to do wheat, and so, you know, that was probably the issue. And she was actually damaging her ears from shaking her head so much, which is not a good thing at all. And so we went ahead and they suggested a surgery that could be done. That would be, what did they say it was? Like $1,500 to go in and fix stuff inside the ears, and there was a good chance that nothing would you know, that the problem would come right back. And we looked at that and said, really? $1,500 for a so-so chance of success? Nah, no, I don't see that as a good idea. The vet also suggested, well, you could go ahead and put her on a restricted, limited diet. So instead of the tons and tons of food that you've been giving her, all this different types and stuff and whatnots, feed her a limited diet. Oh, I already got iron on me right here. Feed her a limited diet, and gave us some suggestions of stuff like, oh, Kyoto is very, very right that macerating blocks is faster. Yes. Yes. So much faster. And I completely messed up on that. Anyway, because it's way faster. Why is that faster than an individual coal? I've no idea. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest. Anyway, so the vet said go ahead and get her a limited diet, and gave various suggestions. Some of them had venison, which is deer meat and very tasty, and one of them, oh, I got some lead here. Yep. And one of the other options was this duck, and it's 2 ingredients. It's duck meat and green peas, and the green peas apparently don't give the cats as much problems as they do with wheat. So we've been feeding her that for a while, and she really likes that. And the ear problems went away. She's she's perking and happy, and she still lusts after the goldfish. She will do terrible things for goldfish because she loves them so much. And that's the burden we have to pay whenever we are eating goldfish. We have to keep them away from her. All right, checking everything. Okay, the crushed lead can go over here. We'll melt that down. So that's the saga of Roxy the kitty cat. And one of the things I have done is I have trained her to... She gets fed twice a day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And I have a sound that wakes me up in the morning. Is that that sound she's come to recognize as food sound. So I play that in the morning at 6 a.m. and in the evening at 6 p.m. But since I was in the midst of a stream, I very evilly and completely, totally, horribly, nastily went ahead and turned it off just when it started playing. So she thinks she's very hungry, which she is, but she doesn't hear the sound. So she's sitting here next to me, but she's not actually, clawing my leg, which is good. So let's see. Neocortex says a cat who likes crisps. Oh, she loves crisps. And because it's potato and not wheat, that's not a problem. She also really likes tortilla chips. So, and the fried tortilla chips, she thinks those are the best things ever. And so we're okay with feeding her those too. Open that. There's the 3 I need. That gives me the piece I need here. You are done here. Alright, let's go ahead and you are there and there and there. That gives me the advanced, and this gives me my energizer. No. What's missing? Oh, iron case. See, that's twice now I've done that. Okay, you need to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more of my quartz from over the other side. Cheese is interesting. She's shown absolutely no interest in eating cheese. If it's crunchy and salty, she absolutely loves that idea, and will be all over it. Hence the goldfish, hence crisps and chips and tortilla chips and all that. She loves those. All right, let's see you and you. There's the iron casing. Why it's an iron casing when it has so much steel in it. Energizer! Alright, so this I can now charge up my, I think I will put it here, and I'm going to bash you. Doink. Where'd that go? Oh, that went into my bag. Sure enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to put the power here. Think. Cable. No, come on. Cable. Charging. And let's take my drill and put that inside there. Ba-doink. Yep, so that's just going to go ahead and charge. And that's a trickle charge and it'll take forever, but that's okay. So, that'll work. Alright, so that's going to take a good chunk of time to go there. I'm going to make a quick little encasement for this horse that Thor tossed at me, because I think he was saying I was taking forever going any place. So he gave me the horse, and yay for horses. But I'm gonna stick him over here. I think we'll put a little spot for him. Let's see if we put maybe like that. Yeah, that should work. And I wasn't exactly sure how big of a little paddock I think is the right word I'm looking for the horse. This will probably work just like that. Perfect. And because I like having torches on top of fences, because I think they look really nice. So let's you can go away, and there. All right, so we got a little paddock for the horse. Oh, he's got armor. Ooh, extra nice. All right, so now let's go over here into the mining dimension. William says make an extra battery to keep the drill charged. I am. I've got this double battery right here, which I will charge up once the other is charged. I need to find something out here. And so that's the plan, is to have the drill plus the battery, and use that together. And I've not seen what I'm looking for. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Yeah, it's a free horse with the gold armor. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to call him dirty names for not giving me diamond horse armor. It was a lovely gift, and I'm going to use that because I need to do some exploring off camera. And I see there's sheep here. There's ducks all around when there's one. When you don't want them, but when you do want them, they're never around. Come with me. All right. Oh, restart in 10 minutes. All right, let's come back here, and I'm going to actually. Let's see here. I want some more glass. 8. Because I'm going to do something. Yes, one of these. I went ahead and grabbed a bunch of these blue orchids because they give me the light blue dye. And I'm going to use that. Okay, so what am I doing here? This is what I'm doing. I'm going to set up a little display stand. Oh, let me in. And I'm going to need a chisel and this, and I better make a second chisel because I'm sure I'm going to... and again, I have iron. What? I didn't need the iron. I was just going to throw it on the ground. Okay, you can go away. Let's make some sticks. Oh, thank you very much, Thor, for pausing that. So now I don't have to worry about the restart. Alright, so now I've got an extra chisel. Because what I want to do, and I think I will stick over here, where I can see him, but not always. Oh, hello, kitty. Oh, I wanted some mineral wood. So let's grab you. And I may already have some, but we'll check. So I'm going to make a little stand here. And do... Oh, I've got plenty of that. I don't know if I've got much by way of this. I may need to do a bit more. So let's do it right here. And let's change this to drawn region. Oh, here's a problem because I can't see. Let's do a plane. Blunk. All right. And that doesn't quite look good. So I'm going to drawn region this, and I'm going to take off. Let's do 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right, so now, oh, see you, Matthew. Thanks for coming, but it's so really early in the morning for you. I'm amazed that you're ever here. Whoops, I didn't want to go away. I wanted to build up. Let's do a 4x4. There we go. And now let's set this to connected plane. And one of these times it's going to come, I need a block to measure the height. So that is perfectly there. All right, let's go down and let's do plane. There we go. Yes, perfect. See, that's a little display stand there. Isn't that cute? All right, so now the next thing is I want to put something on it, and that's where I was thinking the glass. So let's take this. That can go away. Let's grab this, and I want to set this to plane. Oh, it's on plane. Good. Glass, glass, glass. Nope. See, ran out of glass. Thought that would be the case. Put that there. Where's my chisel? And it's on connect, same material, so that's all gone. And let's see, I need a plane here and a plane there. And then I'm planning on putting my duck inside there. So, oh, I didn't want to, that's not what I wanted to do. You did not need to be chopped away like that. You could be chopped away like this. That's more like it. Okay, so since I've got enough glass, let me finish off this piece because I don't want to... Oh, Roxy, you're right in the way. You are. You're standing right in front of my keyboard right now. Let's see. Gonna do connected. So let's finish in these corners here. I think it looks a little bit nicer to have them finished rather than a little gap there. And then let's build up the sides by a teeny amount. Here, but jump. Alright, so that extra pixel height should stop the duck from hopping out. So let's do that. Plop. There's the duck. And why? Okay, yeah, you're fine. Okay, good. So we're gonna go ahead and put that there because and I'm missing a sign because you've got to label that. So why am I going through and making that little stand for a duck? Well, because ducks, but that's the way I go. Anyway, I've got this duck here to say thanks to a patron. So Anne's duck. So Anne signed up to be a patron of mine, and so thank you very much, Anne. Normally I would give a shout out to Anne's YouTube channel, but she doesn't have one. She just said, "Hey, you can give me a duck." So I said, "Okay, I'll give you a duck." And so here's Anne's duck, and I will come by occasionally to get eggs and feathers off of the duck, which will be very, very handy. And yes. I have an extra little texture pack there that gives me a duck and the little quack sound instead of the regular chickens because, chickens are boring. So Kyoto says that the flat colored block glass would be better. There's no texture in it, and that's true. I got that light blue, and I've got them here in the windows for my place, and all my windows are going to be that same little cyan blue, and I hadn't even thought about doing flat colored blocks because I would need glowstone, and I barely did the nether recently, and I've got some glowstone but not a huge amount, but that certainly is a good idea. Oh, why'd you use that when you should have been using that one? Shake my fist. Alrighty. So we've got that done. How's this power doing? The water wheel is going to be done. Cool. All right, we'll charge that in there. I really like passive. Always needs to kind of work there. Oh, yes, glowstone is needed for the glowing. Not. I was thinking just it would be yeah. So yes, brain drain. I could just use regular glass, but then I'd need to make that flat colored block ring thingy. Do we even have that in this pack? Flat I'm not sure. Oh, it is. It is. It is. So there's the colored block crafter is right there. And oh, it's set up so it's just these and not anything else. So cyan, purple, rose. Yeah, I could do that. Those are fun. Those are really fun to make stuff out of. All right. Let's take stock of what's been accomplished here. I've got the energizer, so yay. I haven't done the solar array yet. The empower is done, so also yay. The prunea seeds are done. Basic greenhouse is done. A null charm. Thor was mentioning that this would be very, very handy running around and chewing stuff up. And I was thinking that actually would be really, really good. Just so I don't have all this stone that I don't need, cobblestone, because I got lots. Ender Pearl, Obsidian, got that. Unstable Ender Pearl is an Ender Pearl with a Wither Dust, and I haven't found a fortress in the Nether yet. So I need to hunt down that way. So definitely need to do that. And it says the servers restart in 1 minute, but I laugh at that. Ha 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 ha. It will not kick me off. Alright, so the... oh, drill. Null charm, we'll keep that. We'll get rid of the actual additions drill, because we've done that. Low voltage solar array. And... ooh, Kyoto says the void sack. Let's just take a look at void sack. Void sack, actual additions. Crystal. Okay, so that's void crystal block, which is, that's just coal run through, so that's no problem. Ender pearl and a traveler sack. All right. Oh, that's a tier 3 bag. So that means I would need to make. So that's 9 pieces of steel. Well, I've got plenty of steel, so that's a thought. And the question though, 0 of 1 filled slots. I'm thinking that has 1, and the null charm also has 1. So I don't see much of a difference there between that. This I'm gonna have to kill me a wither skeleton to get that. Which I definitely want to do a bunch of hunting that way to go ahead and get those bits. Alrighty, so oh, Kyoto says that if this null charm has 5 slots, that would be perfect, because I would get rid of the cobble, the diorite, the granite, the andesite, you know, the stuff that I don't care about. For a lot of the stuff, I'd get rid of that. But I think, you know, I think we've done a pretty good deal for today. We've jumped up to the next age, the Empower age, so yay. And then hearing from the guys, it takes a huge amount of power to power these things, so these definitely need to get upgraded. I've got LV capacitors here, because I've got the water mill going down below, which is not sufficient for anything, but that's sufficient for the little bit I've been doing now. I need to upgrade these to the HVs and store a heck of a lot more power, because these are, I think, are 100,000 RF, which is tiny amount. It fills that up pretty fast. And considering this holds 2 million RF, I'm gonna go mining like crazy. I'm gonna, you know, want to be able to recharge this up quite a lot. How much is this? 500,000. That's a decent amount out there. So yeah, I think we've gotten a pretty decent amount of work here. Still need to upgrade these. I still want to upgrade the solar array. I want to get that the 2 more solar panels and make that solar array, and check and see if that will actually make more than 8. That would be very nice. And then as Kyoto is mentioning, as long as there's power coming into these things, the power will keep going. So even if it needs 9 million RF for something, and I just have that 1 water wheel down below. Here, let's just go down. I've got this 1 water wheel. Well, it's a triple wheel, but you know, everybody sets it up with 3 wheels. I've just got this one. That's all it is. It's doing 88 RF per tick. That's it. But it's free, and this is a loaded chunk, so it's running continuously. So I could, over time, make something that costs 9 million RF up here, as long as I remember not to right-click and pull it out, and it will just slowly, continually charge that. Likewise, I've got 4 of these bat boxes here, so that's 160k EU for power for charging these things. So if I were to have something over here, say I was wanting to flatten an entire chest full of iron ingots into the plates, I could do that, and if I run out of power, it's fine. It will just slowly keep going as the power trickles in. But having a bigger buffer, as Kiddo points again here, is a great idea, and I love that idea, because why have a measly amount of power here when I could have a massive amount of power stored all around? So when I need something that needs 9 million RF, and it's 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, you know, I've got the power there. So that's a very good idea. But yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea. If you've got ideas as to tricks, hints, suggestions, like macerating the coal block is so much faster than doing the individual coals, I love to hear that. I love hearing that from you guys, and I appreciate interacting with you guys. You guys are fantastic. Anyway, I think I'm rambled on enough, and I gotta feed the kitty cat. It's an hour past her feeding time, and she's only slightly chewed on me. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Age of Engineering server, and we upgraded to a new age. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah. I'll punch this so much. While saying goodbye, I'll break a block. Bye, guys.